What it do? It's your boy E from the inside out, not outside in. And this is just a part 2 of what I was talking about from the last video. I was just talking about racist people, societal norms, just that whole type of deal. I was talking about how I grew up in the suburbs. I went to all-white schools and lived in all-white neighborhoods, and I just see the stereotypes of black kids, black children being all ghetto and all, YNs and committing crimes and all this other shit. When I grew up in the suburbs, white kids are bad as hell. There's a lot of white kids that be stealing shit, committing crimes. It wasn't any deaths or killings because we're in the suburbs. There was a couple black people too. Like, you can't compare a white child's childhood to a black child's childhood, because majority of white people live in the suburbs and majority of black people, black kids, live in the hood. Everybody in the hood commits crime. Their lifestyle forces them to commit crimes. You will be looked at as a punk if you don't commit crimes. You'll be beat up, made fun of, and you'll probably die if you don't commit certain crimes. It's literally the environment, and some people don't have a choice. Some people are born into that shit. So it's like, it's not fair, it's not fair at all to just say that black people are responsible for everything that's happening, which they are responsible right now in this current moment to a certain degree, yes. Should people fix what's in their own backyard and not play victim and not blame anybody for how they live and who they are and who they're around? Yes. But there are a lot of things as to the reasons why black people are where they are right now, and why they are poor in the hood, why they go through a lot of shit in the hood, why they commit crimes in the hood, why the single mother rates is high in the hood. There's all types of stuff. There's war on the black people in the hood. And it's that way on purpose. They don't want to see black people succeed. They don't want to see black people that can articulate themselves and have a good head on their shoulders and not need them for anything. We had our own cities, hospitals, banks, towns, houses, neighborhoods. We had all black everything. And the white people came in there and destroyed that shit. Multiple towns, multiple cities. We had generational wealth on top of generational wealth. Stolen. Generational wealth on top of generational wealth. Destroyed. And then, now after they destroy everything that we built and worked for, now they want to point it in our face like, oh, you guys are poor. You guys are all monkeys. You guys all do drugs. You guys are all gangbangers. This is the result of poverty. You go down to where the rednecks are at and all that shit. They're doing the same things. Killing, stealing, acting ghetto as hell, loud as hell. It's just, oh, that's just a redneck. This is cowboy culture. This is all of that. Y'all give the rednecks a pass when y'all got redneck family members too. White people have redneck family members and ghetto-ass family members. Just like every black person in the suburbs probably has a person in their family that's in the hood or from the hood. I was one of the first generations to not grow up in the hood in my family. But every child before me grew up in the hood. And I was born in 99. It's 2026. So my sister was born in 95, but she was still in the hood with my pops and my mom. By the way, my parents are married. They have been together since they got married in 99 or 98. I think they got married in 98. I was born in 99. But my parents have been together for over 30 and married almost 30. So I don't want to hear nothing about bro, it's so much, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a brand new road. Hold on, where'd that road lead to? That's crazy. Huh. But anywho, no. I'm talking about how I'm not talking about cool white people. I'm not talking about white people that can actually think for themselves. I'm not talking about white people who just like to troll for a living. I'm talking about the racist ass white people that always have black people in their mouth. I'm talking about the 13% of the population, 50% of the crime, white people. I'm talking about those white people. I became an entrepreneur at 20. Me and my father was a co-owner of a business, or we was owner and co-owner, 2 owners. I'm slowly getting away from that, whatever, because the business took a different turn and stuff like that. So the business still going, but we're doing more event style stuff. I was more so in the store. That's what I wanted to do. So until we get another store or in the talks, whatever, I'm going to do something different, do my own thing. But having a family business is very rough, very difficult, very hard. But we, we're in the newspaper. We went viral on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. We, on the news, all types of stuff. Dessert business, #1 in the city. All types of stuff. I'm just like, when you have a person like me around racist white people, they still have something negative to say. Like, my family has been better than a lot of white people that I have encountered. My family has looked better than a lot of white people and white families. My family has been more successful and smarter and more intelligent than a lot of white people that I've came across. And there's nobody white that I wish to be like. And that has nothing to do with me being racist. That has nothing to do with me being condescending. That has nothing to do with me hating people. I love everybody. I love everybody to the max. But don't sit here and think I'm about to be okay with you being racist and making little slide jokes and saying N-word this and black people always this, black people always that. Why are you not talking about white people? You need to talk about white people. Just how you want black people to focus on black crime and single motherhood and YNs and 13% of the population, 50% of the crime and all that shit. Just how you are focusing so much on that. Focus on your family. Focus on the abuse and the narcissism and the crimes and the battery and the drugs and all that shit. Focus on what happens in your family. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of shit that happens in white families that white people don't talk about. They act like it doesn't happen, act like it's not there, and they want to put a magnifying glass projecting onto black people. When a lot of the crimes that black people do, they have to do those certain crimes in their environment to make a living. They don't know a better way. They are ignorant as fuck to shit. They are ignorant as fuck. Not only black people, you got Asian people, you got Mexican people, you got some white people, and you got black people, Filipinos, in the hood, especially in California. You know what I'm saying? And for some reason, black people worldwide get a stigma put on them like, oh, all of them are ghetto, all of them hate white people, all of them are unintelligent, all of them drink, smoke, ratchet, make rap music, and no broken households, broken families. Well, guess what? The white kids where I was growing up, and just so happened as I get older and doing my due diligence, doing the research, the white kids act like this everywhere. white kids try to bring the hood to the suburbs. White kids try to act hood, act hard, listen to rap music, do drugs as a trend when they're younger, when they're in their teen years, because white kids grow out of that. Like all the frat bros and people that be going to parties and all that. Oh yeah, let me tell you that too. I wasn't in no frat. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't party, I don't have I don't be sleeping with people like that. I've had one girlfriend. I've always listened to my parents growing up. I've always been a good child. I've always been more structured than my white counterparts. I've always had more discipline than my white counterparts. My parents was always on my head more than, bro, white kids got it easy, bro. I'm not saying they got money and financially shit handed to them. I'm just saying their lifestyle versus my lifestyle as a child. Even though I was in the suburbs, I had it way harder in my immediate household than the white children. When I would go to my white friend's house and I'm over here doing the normal shit like chores and washing my hands before and after I eat, throwing my shit away. Like, they're like, what are you doing? My mom does that. I'm like, what? What if I left my shit on the table, I would get my ass beat. I would get in trouble. What? Why would you get in trouble for that? I'm like, that's crazy. I was way more independent as a child than most kids in the suburbs. Way more independent. And part of that is good, but another part of that is I grew up too fast, not doing like crazy shit, like not going out, being outside in the streets and stuff, none of that. Mom's saying I had too much responsibility on me as a young child. I was looking out for too much as a young child. My eyes were too open as a young child. It's because my parents brought me up like I was in the hood. Like, they forced me to have extra awareness like I was in the hood, but I was in the suburbs. So everything that they was teaching me and telling me, it was like, bro, nobody is even on that type of time here. Nobody's even taking shit serious. So I have all this extra awareness for what, man? You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of, that shit was kind of annoying. It was, I guess it was a blessing for my parents to make me hella aware of shit and all that, but at the end of the day, it kind of fucked up my friendships and relationships because I noticed too much. You know what I'm saying? I had a lot of fun as a kid, but I'm like, sometimes I couldn't have fun at all because I was just aware of like I didn't like to get in trouble. I didn't want to get in trouble because I would have got my ass beat the fuck up and shit taken away. And I'm just like, my white friends had zero fear of that. My white friends had zero fear of getting in trouble. Like, of course, the parents, even the parents, bro, sometimes, like, the parents was a little civilized, a little structured, cool, they had shit going on, but nobody's structure and being civilized and having manners and being respectful was on the level of my parents, was on the level of me as a child. And you know what I'm saying? So when people try to, racist white people try to come here with all these statistics and all these, you know, stereotypes, whatever, cool. Like, you can do that, but you guys are, racist white people like to magnify the people who have been affected by white people the most. The people that have not had a chance to break out of their mindset and their nature. Slavery is mental now. We're not in physical chains anymore. The mentality is broken. White people in the government has done a number on hood people. And instead of having sympathy or empathy for those people, white people turn blind eye to their part and to the detriment of every hood in America. White people turn blind eye to that. But you know what they do? They don't pay attention to why people are reacting. They pay attention to the reaction. It's called narcissism, reactive abuse. White people did all of this shit and implemented all this shit through the FBI and government and use the black communities in the hoods as like using people as lab rats and all that shit, just like the Tuskegee experiment or some same thing when they injected all the Africans with syphilis and all that. Bill Gates, I think, was that Bill? Who did that? Yeah. There's a lot of shit that goes on. There's a lot of shit I think about. So it's hard to articulate some of the things I've told or whatever. Cool. But my parents busted they fucking ass, and they still do to this day. Busted they ass to get out the hood. Busted they ass to have a image, have a name, be somebody. And my parents work harder than majority of the white people that I know. My parents have worked harder than majority of the white parents that I know. Extra hard. And this is not no, oh, I want your sympathy, I want your empathy, I want you to feel bad for me. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what you think. I don't care. I don't care about none of that. I'm just saying, white people choose to be racist. White people choose to troll and say all of this and do all of this. But then when a black person is better than them, they hate. When a black person is better than a white person, and that black person does not give two fucks about that white person. Like, nigga, I don't give a fuck about you. I don't want to be you. I don't want to be like you. I don't want you to be around me. I don't want you in my presence as a white person. Excuse me. Get out the way. You can't do shit for me, white man, white person, white girl. You can't do shit for me. Bye-bye. I do not need you. Oh, you're rude. You have no manners. You this, you that. You guys are all ghetto. I'm like, there's nothing ghetto about me. What happened? Like, do you need my validation? Do you need me to need you? Do you need me to hate you? Do you need me to want you? Because in my current city and town, we're like, my family is local celebrities. Everybody knows us. And we love everybody. We put smiles on people's faces. All of that. We cool with everybody. Every race and ethnic background, as my dad says. We're cool with everybody. Racism was not taught in my household. My dad never preached nothing about skin color. I learned to be racist from the white kids at my school. I learned racial terms. I learned the true racial things about what white people think about black people from the white kids. The white kids were uncivilized. The white kids were ignorant. The white kids were the bullies. The white kids had no manners. The white kids. And this was the suburbs. This isn't the hood. You guys should never go to the hood and expect any of those children and any of those families to act normal. Oh, they commit all these crimes. Oh, these black kids is bullying the white kids. Oh, black people are this, niggers are this. It is the fucking hood, bro. It's a war zone out there. Y'all don't even realize you do not realize the type of environment the hood is. You have to walk outside and be on go mode 24/7. Walk outside and have to be extra aware and extra careful 24/7. Yes, is it a lot of shit? Oh, well, you just have to worry about other black people. No, you got to worry about everybody. You got to worry about the Mexicans and the Asians and the whatever, Puerto Ricans, blacks. You got to worry about everybody. There's certain things you can't wear. There's certain things you can't say. There's certain places you can't go. You know what I'm saying? The hood is the hood. And do I desire to be in the hood? Hell no. Do I desire to be in the suburbs? I need to be like, I want to have my own land. Because as much as I don't trust my kids to grow up in the hood and become, you know, have a really good head on their shoulder, level-headed, that's the same thing as my fear growing up in the suburbs. I don't want them to become all the way whitewashed. I don't want them to become all the way racist to black people without truly understanding where black people come from, or the black struggle, the black experience, and that type of deal. So it needs to be a balance in between there. It can't be all hood and it can't be all suburbs. You know what I'm saying? It has to be a real balance. I grew up around a lot of white people. I love white people. And any white mom or white family that ever helped me or took care of me, or any Mexican family, any of my parents' friends, I've always shown y'all love. I've always treated y'all stuff like it was mine. I've always had manners. I've always been a respectful child. I've never cussed no parent out, never cussed at nobody, never did none of that. I was a very respectful kid. That's because I was a part of me, and also I had to be, or I was my ass. It's done for. So I was a very respectful kid. But the respect that I had for my parents and other people and other families, white kids did not have that same respect. And so how's the norm, the societal norm and the stereotype is to say, oh, black kids are uncivilized and uncontrolled and they have a underdeveloped prefrontal cortex and all this other shit. I'm like, I'm acting way more mature and way more civilized than all of these white kids everywhere. So I'm really trying to see what's really going on. I don't fit in those stereotypes that you guys are talking about. I don't fit in those stereotypes that you guys are saying. It even got to a point where the white kids were calling me white. Oh, you're not black enough. You act white. I'm like, nah, this is not white. Because I can still sing. I can still dance. I still got rhythm. I'm still smooth. I still can dress nice. I'm still cool. But there's a certain time and place for a lot of things. And like I said in my last video, the amount of white people that have told me, oh, I usually don't like black people, but I usually don't like black people, but I like you. Like, nigga, that's not even a fucking compliment. You're like, what the hell is that? But, you know, I got my own style. I got my own way of doing things. And it's a lot of the ways that I do things is very thoughtful, very empathetic, very sympathetic, very organized, very structured, very meaningful, very... I just do things a different way. Now, do I believe everybody matters? Yes. Do I believe everybody has a purpose here? Yes. Am I racist in any way? No. Have I said racist shit? Hell yeah. And to be honest, I've probably been more racist to black people than I've been to white people for sure. Cause that nigga shit, bro, on God. Cause I will take up for black people any day. But when you on some nigga shit or some real ignorant shit, like, nigga, what the fuck are you doing, bro? That's exactly why the fuck they be talking about us like they do. You're the reason why they be having all these stereotypes and be posting monkey pictures and shit because of yo stupid ass doing shit like this. Don't give them a reason to talk about any fucking thing, bro. Because other than black people, everybody operates off of the white hierarchy. Everybody operates off of the white society and agendas and stereotypes and mindset. It's a hive mind culture. The patriarchy is a hive mind culture and is derived from the white mindset, the colonized mindset, the corporate mindset. And the only people who don't truly operate from that is the OG people. You know, black people were the first people on Earth. Oh, just in Africa? Nah, nigga, we was everywhere. Ruler of creation, everywhere. We're jamming. What you want? We're jamming. I wanna jam it with you. We're jamming. Yeah. Nah, but for real. This is the real deal. Hey, look. This is E from the inside out. Right? I talk about a lot of topics. I'm going to be talking about a lot of topics, and some of them will be uncomfortable. But in order to truly see where I'm coming from and truly know where I'm coming from, you need to question yourself. You need to look in the mirror, question your family. Question your white family, bro. Question your black family. Question your Asian family, Chinese, Japanese, Taiwanese, Cambodian, Brazilian, all type of Russian, Italian. Question your race and ethnicity. Question everything. Question who you are. Question where you come from. Question the societal norms. Question everything your racist ass parents taught you. Because if you still are racist because of your parents, you're dumb as fuck. If you're racist because 13% of the population, 50%, not, shut the fuck up with that bullshit, nigga. Go look at the pedophile and go look at all the niggas who are not charged in those files, in the Epstein files. What's the skin color of all those niggas? Go look at the niggas who is not charged in those Epstein files. They only release half of them. And shit redacted out the world. Release the full unredacted Epstein files and go down the list of who's the niggas doing all the most heinous crimes known to man, worse than black on black crime, worse than any stealing, worse than single motherhood, worse than any drugs sold, worse than any gangster rap, worse than any gang member, gangbang, all of that is worse than everything black people is doing up in those files right now. Nobody's been arrested or indicted. This shit crazy. And MAGA is still having a magnifying glass on black people. There's comments going on X right now. Elon posting some weird racist shit on X right now about black people. And there's racists in the comments while these Epstein files are going on. And what is the color of all those people? Oh, they're Jewish. You can't tell a Jew from a white person. They look the same. And guess what? They act the same. Crazy. You don't get to how you guys can't separate black people from niggas and black people from ignorant black people. I'm not separating white people from Jewish people because y'all look the same. Y'all act the same. Y'all talk the same. Y'all act like y'all love the system so much. You love the patriarchy so much. You love your jobs and your money so much. And you don't care about kids. You barely care about women. You're not sympathetic. You're not empathetic. You just want women to be subservient and submissive to all your narcissistic traits and tendencies. Nah. Y'all act just the same as those people in them files. Y'all abusive just the same as those people in them files. Y'all narcissistic just like those people in those files. Y'all insecure and making fun of Jesus Christ and atheists just like those people in those files. That's the real. And all you racist ass people that are Trump supporters, the government does not give two fucks about you. You are just like the black man, if not worse than the black man in the government's eyes. Do you know why? Because black people know the government does not give two shits about them. We are expendable to them. We get zero help. We get zero nothing. Everybody else, all the other groups, that got done wrong, they get their reparations, they get government assistance and help and all this other shit. But us, we get zero, we get nothing. Oh, well, there's people in the hood benefiting off of SNAP benefits, and it's black women and single mothers, and majority white people was getting EBT, nigga. And I didn't even know that shit. I'm in the suburbs. These niggas in the suburbs talk about black people all the fucking time. Black people ain't shit. Black people this. Niggers are this. Niggers are that. Why are black people monkeys? Why is black people's noses so big? Why is their lips so big? Why they have a small brain? Why is they this? They low IQ and all this other shit. And I'm thinking at the back of my mind, I'm like, damn, I do see black people on EBC for real, for real. That's probably true. Nigga, white people be getting more of that shit than everybody. Crazy. And then when Trump cut off them motherfucking SNAP benefits, nigga, I ain't see no red MAGA hats in that motherfucking line. I'm like, damn, no MAGA hats out here, man. I know your ass a motherfucking Trump supporter. I know your ass right there. You where your hat at, nigga? Where that hat at, nigga? Where that hat at? You feel me? Like, that's crazy hell, boy. Oh my goodness. That shit crazy here. But no, this shit, let's get down to the bread and butter, nigga. You feel me? The bread and butter. I just got back from Texas Roadhouse. You feel that shit? Ooh wee. What y'all be saying? Nah, what Big you be saying? Woo wee. You feel me? Let's get down to the bread and butter. The black community is reverse white narcissism, bro. Because you're over here blaming the white man for everything. You're over here doing degeneracy. You're over here staying in the hood, not leaving the hood. You're over here taking advantage of your own people. And then you have the nerve to get mad when you get stereotyped for doing the shit that you do. You get mad for partaking in what they say you are partaking in. So I was on the white community, now I'm on the black community, because a lot of you niggas in the hood are doing every fucking thing that they are saying that y'all are doing. Every stereotype, y'all niggas are making that shit true. Why? You feel me? Like when it comes to black people, black. You know, they ain't gonna like me, bro. They ain't gonna like this shit. When it comes to black people in the hood, why do you guys not leave the hood? Why are y'all so fucking lazy? Y'all need to leave, move out, better yourself, change your mind, get rid of that fucking narcissism, because nobody owes you shit. Nobody gives a fuck about you, black person. Nobody owes you shit. The government don't owe you shit. God don't owe you shit. Your mama don't owe you shit. White man don't owe you shit. The white man is not your fucking savior. The white Jesus, the white God is not your savior. Nobody's coming out that sky to come answer your prayers. God is waiting on you. You have to pray and make a move after that. You have to pray and get out your fucking environment. You have to pray and work your ass off. My dad was a regional sales manager for $1 billion company. There was only 6 positions open in the whole company, and he was one of those. And he was accepted into the NFL training camp in college and all that, but he didn't go because he played football to stay out of trouble, stay out of crime and all types of shit. Whatever. Because he grew up in the hood, whatever. All that cool. And he did not go to the training camp. But he's always been one of them ones, top. Work ethic. Top. Just one of them cold ass niggas. Then he went and found my mom. What is my mom doing right now? She has her master's degree in IT healthcare informatics, nigga. Making over $200,000 a year. When my dad was regional sales manager, he was making over 6 figures. You feel me? And they wanted him to move to North Carolina and all that and whatever during COVID. And I got laid off from my valet job. I'm like, hey, it's time to open this business. It's time to do that. So that's what we was doing now. I'm just like, before we opened the business, my parents was working their fucking ass off. My parents always made through. My dad always made shit happen no matter fucking what. My dad always made sure we had birthdays, Easter, Christmas, Valentine's Day, Mother's Day. My dad always made sure that we were taken care of and we were happy. Even at his own detriment, even at my parents' own detriment. They always made sure that we didn't go without. They always made sure we was protected, that we was like, there's as I'm getting older, I see a lot of my parents bullshit, of course, as you should when you get older. But I'm like, hey, you feel me? Don't hit me with that, because I'm like, I'm my own person now. I'm my own personality. So there's a lot of shit my parents do and say that I don't agree with. But as a child, the only thing that I feared was my parents. The opinion that mattered the most was my parents. The only thing that I was worried about was my parents. The only thing that was the authority figure was my parents. You know what I'm saying? It's like my lifestyle and how I grew up and all the rules and regulation and guidelines was in my house. I have yet to meet a white kid or somebody that's my age or younger with the same rules or similar rules, nigga. I grew up strict as fuck as shit. Couldn't do shit, nigga. Nothing. Got in trouble for even when I wasn't doing nothing. I still got in trouble for shit that my kids probably won't even be getting in trouble for. That's some of the shit. Yeah, like if it's being clean and hygiene and paying attention to detail and being self-aware, emotionally intelligent, being respectful to adults and yourself and your siblings and other adults, and show respect and treat people how you want to be treated. That type of shit, yeah. But as far as being able to express yourself and me hear your mouth and what you have to say, and I'm going to be a little bit more lenient on that, because there's so much shit that I had to learn and heal from my childhood that still low-key affects me to this day. You feel me? But that's just that generation. Children wasn't heard about nothing. Children's emotions wasn't paid attention to about nothing. Children just like, oh, yeah, I tell you what to do and you're going to do that shit, or there will be consequences. And so when you become an adult, you go out here in this real world, you're like, hold up, nigga, I got to learn to express myself. Nigga, I didn't get to practice none of this shit with my parents. Nigga, how am I supposed to talk to somebody, like, you know what I'm saying? Be authoritative, speak my piece, speak my mind, you know what I'm saying? Talk to a woman, talk to all of this. Confront somebody, have a confrontation, you know, civil disagreement type. I had to learn how to do that shit 100% by myself alone. Like, that was after you unlearn and relearn everything your parents taught you. That was after you did that shit. You feel me? But yeah, my parents were great. They made do with less, and they worked their fucking ass off. Hard fucking workers. Hard workers, bro. I'm telling you, there's nobody out here that I still, to this day, have seen us work as hard as my parents. And that's why when I see these racist ass white people, I'm like, I've worked around racist white people. A lot of y'all motherfuckers are lazy as shit, dude. I've worked with Mexicans. I've outworked the Mexicans. They like, oh, you know, Mexicans are the hardest workers. They just do their job and shit. I'm like, yeah. They do work hard. They get their shit done, but Hey, I'm just saying. I was right there too. And I was out working folk, man. It's like everything is fake. All stereotypes are fake to a certain extent. Like, now when it comes to Indian people and Asian people having a specific smell, like it smells like curry, it smells like food. I don't know if that's tough, man. I don't know, that's a stereotype, nigga. You feel me? I mean, damn near every I'm not gonna say that. That's kind of fucked up. No, I've been in Indian restaurants and shit, and you know they be clean. The spots be dope and shit. Food be good, and if it smells like curries, because they cooking curry in the back. But even then, some of the restaurants don't even smell like curry, and curry's their main thing on the menu. But they be clean in there. They be have antiques and shit all decorated nice and stuff. It's like, it's so crazy. Like, America's a land full of stereotypes. But the people that have the most stereotypes are black people. The people that are not allowed to break out of their stereotypes are black people. Because the type of black that we are, that me and my family are, we shatter a white person's whole fucking reality, nigga. The type of black person we are, a racist ass nigga would just look like this. A racist ass nigga would see what the fuck we got going on and ain't have two fucking words to say. Because that's how great they see this shit. That's how much hard work. Like, oh wow, these niggas didn't see. This why we don't leave niggas alone. This why we don't leave niggas to their own devices. Cause they're gonna surpass us, nigga. They're gonna sneak around and take shit back. Oh no, we gotta destroy it. We gotta infiltrate. We gotta get rid of these niggas. Oh God. Like, no, I'm dead ass serious. Like, here's the thing. Like, there's so many black people out here that really think white people are better than them. There's so many black people out here that really think white people are the standard. And I don't know where the fuck black women get this shit from. They think the white man is a fucking standard. I'm like, look, as a black woman, every culture is different. Everybody loves different. The type of love that you're looking for, black women, can only come from a black man. Right. And as a black man, the type of love you're looking for can only come from yourself. And after that, it comes from a black man. For sure. But black women, upgrade the quality of men that you are sleeping with and dealing with. Oh, well, that's why we're leaving niggas alone and going to the white man. No, nigga, y'all date bummy white niggas. Or y'all date emotionally unavailable white niggas. Or y'all accept more abuse from white niggas more than you would ever accept from a black man. Ever. Or y'all finally start to act feminine or nice towards a white man because he might have some more extra cheddar or some extra money. What's the average median income? Median income. Black man is like, what, 45,000? And white man is like 55,000 or some shit? Everybody in the United States, the average income is around 50,000 per man, grown ass man. I'm talking about well into their 30s, 40s, and even 50s. Average income is around 50,000. Y'all selling out the black man for 50,000, nigga. Oh, I'm boss bitch, boss babe, I'm independent, I don't need no man for nothing, but let you work for a white man. Let you be with a white man. All of that shit's out the fucking window. You acting right for Zaddy. You acting right. You acting white for Zaddy. You feel me? And this is the real. This is the real. I gotta have these combos. I gotta have these talks because I think about a lot of shit, like a lot of shit. So it's hard for me to stay on topic. because I only have one mouth and I can only say one thing at one time, which is crazy. I'm like stipulated in a certain way. I can only say one thing at one time and articulate one thing at one time. So it's just like you have all of this shit happening in your head, firing off, and you can only say, you know what I'm saying? Stereotypes is crazy. I love everybody, and I do my best to not judge anybody. And if I ever judge you, it does not stem from hate. It does not come from hate. I don't hate anybody. There's nothing anybody could do to make me hate them. Now, can I strongly disagree with you? Yes. Can I strongly dislike you? Yes. Can I fully cut you off if need be to a certain extent? Yes, I can. Can I be manipulated by you? No, not fucking at all, unless I allow you to, and there's something I can learn from you. And when I interact with white people, they see it in my eyes. When I interact with white people, they see in my eyes that they know what I'm talking about. They know that I know what I'm talking about. And they know that they not going to get over on me in any type of fucking way. Rather it's in business, rather it's in person, rather it's with stereotypical, rather it's being racist, rather it's being prejudiced, rather it's being narcissistic. Oh, we want to get narcissistic? Okay. You want to talk about black people and crime statistics? Okay, let's talk about marriage statistics and all of that. A lot of white kids I grew up with, their parents were divorced. Their parents got divorced. Why are we not talking about that? You got all these racist ass niggas talking about, oh, black women don't get married. Why the fuck are white households not staying together? And this is when I was a child. There's a lot of white parents that got divorces when I was growing up. Hey, guess what? My black parents are still together right the fuck now. And this is years later. 10, 15 years later. So if you white people want black people to start creating some statistics for you, just let us know. Not statistics, I'm sorry. Oh, you can. Stereotypes. If you want us to start creating some stereotypes for you, let us know. Because there's definitely some stereotypes that can be created. And let's not talk about calling us monkeys and all of that. My lips, nose, eyes, ears, facial features, even my teeth, straight teeth, no braces at all. That does not resemble a monkey in any sort of way. But if you look at other people that are not black, a lot of them have very ape, gorilla, chimpanzee features and all that. Y'all gonna take the ugly, and here's what y'all do. Y'all take the ugliest looking black person on the fucking face of the planet Earth and put their picture next to a monkey. Say, look at this. Oh, it looks like a black baby. It looks like this. Look at your average black person around you. They do not look like a monkey. Their dark skin complexion may look like the monkey's fur, but what does the monkey look like under that fur? What does a chimpanzee look like under that fur? It's not black skin. It's not the copper colored beings. It ain't that. And both of my parents are full black, by the way. Black women can have all the way dark to all the way white kids. Both of my parents are full black. Full black. Both of my parents are full black. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. We can't be out here worrying about, we can't be out here stereotyping people. We can't be out here hating people and being racist and all of that. We need to focus on, first of all, we need to mind our own fucking business, mind our black business. And hey, shout out to my black peoples. You feel me? I ain't mean to do the forward feel. I mean we've been minding our black business for sure. Cause with ICE and everybody want us to pitch in and do all this other bullshit, like we been doing that. Like where y'all at, bro? It's time for y'all to get up off your damn high horse. Time for y'all to get up out them corporate offices and thinking, oh, that has nothing to do with me. I got my job and my career set. I'm in the suburbs. I'm not in the hood. It has nothing to do with me. Trump said, I bet. All right, white folks. I'm about to show y'all asses. Okay. You feel me? But yeah, we need to worry about our own family. We need to worry about the trauma and what we have to heal in our own household before we are out here projecting onto other fucking people, judging other people. We got these white people who are racist are miserable as fuck. A lot of races are ignorant as fuck and dumb as fuck, dumb as hell. And then here they come with all these statistics and generalizations and per capita and all that shit. And I'm just like, bro, why are y'all talking about black people? Why are y'all finding every bad video about a black person that you can when you could do the same thing for any other race and ethnicity in background? You can go find every ratchet video, every murder video, every non-compliant cop killing video, every negative video is out there for every race and ethnicity. Oh, but what about this? You guys are always doing it. Nigga, y'all always are grabbing videos from the hood, bro. Oh, well, you know, even when you guys come to regular restaurants and you guys are all acting out. Hey, that's hood people. Hood people are different than regular black people. And is it a bad thing to be different or ghetto or ratchet? There's a time and a place for everything. And hood people there's no excuses, but they don't care about a time and a place. If some shit pop off, they gonna pop off. Which, in a civilized, controlled, patriarchal society and environment, I guess, you know, it's going to be different because they don't really fit into society. But if this was a world war type society, in a civil war type society, where shit need to pop off at any second, y'all going to be hiding behind the hood people. So y'all need to be respecting all peoples. Y'all need to be good to all peoples, because you're going to want some dogs in your fucking corner. You're going to want some YNs in your corner. You're going to want some cholos in your corner, and the Taliban in your corner, anybody who can pop off at any fucking second in your corner. You're going to want that shit. So just be aware of who you are and what you are and what's going on in the fucking world, because you know that man in the office is unpredictable as hell. You know that man in the office is unpredictable.